Hello everyone, this is TRD23 for Poker Savvy and welcome to video 2 of Ham Analysis. I hope you enjoyed video 1. I know at the end of video 1 I promised I would go to post-flop, but there was still one more pre-flop situation which I just wanted to go over, and that was at the very end of episode 1 we went over 3-betting and had a look at some of this player's potential leaks in that area. I thought it was very important to have a look at one more pre-flop area, which is calling 3-bets, because this is another very common leak that a lot of players will have, and one thing that we can get a little bit lazy about, especially in the 100 and 200 game. We do have to fold to a lot of 3-bets, and for a lot of people, this starts to get frustrating and we start to widen our 3-bet calling range further and further, which in some cases is a correct adjustment, but as a general rule, people tend to widen their range a little bit too far and don't think enough about about which situations and what sort of opponents are the best to call. Are the best to widen our 3-bets range. You know, for the most part, against players that are aggressively 3-bet us, the best play is to fold and throw in the occasional 4-bet. You know, there's a bit of an asterisk near that because it's a bit more complicated than that. But as a general rule, people tend to call 3-bets a little bit too often. So what we're looking at here is called pre-flop 3-bet equals true, and that's pretty much all we need. What I probably suggest that you do first, however, is just bring in the fold to 3-bet stat, just to give yourself a general feel for where it's at. And again, remember, with all these stats, we're not saying that a certain percentage number is what we're looking for. Is you have a look at what your stat is, and then decide from there whether you're happy with it. And so we can see from here in the blinds, we don't like folding to 3-bets at all in the big blind. And for the rest of it, it's about standard. It's about that 66%, which I would say is around the mark. Like, I think 70 to 75 is okay. It's maybe a little bit high, and 55, 50 might be a little bit too low, but again, it's okay. But if you're sitting within that very broad spectrum, I'd be happy with that. But again, you know what your own personal style is. You know what you want your poker game to be like, and so it's very important to make sure that your stats are connected with how you want your game to be.